Lumbers have arrived to construct my mini barn. Woo! Look here now. I know I'm going to throw some plants out the door because listen, this is paramount. Yeah, so I need to call the fowl man now and make him know material is here to make my coop. So start catch the fowl them for me. Yes. Marry me, I go come for the fowl. Yes, why? Cuckoo! I can't hear him. My daughter going cuss till she blew. Yes, daddy. Look what going over yard steady in Jamaica. Full cub. I go bill. Yes, full cub. I go bill. No, sorry. It's not no full cub. It's chicken cottage according to my uncle and mini barn according to Miss Anne. Yes, people. That a one. Yes, daddy. Where is the machete? Machete, machete. All right. So, that's what you're supposed to time being. Take you out. Ja, ja. Whew. Well, hello again, well, and welcome right back into my garden. So I had previously planned this afternoon on sharing some fertilizers because I was supposed to be making up some fertilizers as well as supposed to be planting. Well, the long awaited lumber for my mini barn has arrived and I have kicked myself into preparing the new site mood. Now, don't know if you can see, let me try to turn you in the direction of the old chicken house. So that's the old chicken house built by Miss Anne, ravaged by burial. Yeah. So I start taking down the lumbers. As you can see, I have no option because it is decomposing. So Chichi eating it down. So I'm going to be taking out all of this. Whatever materials I can salvage, I'll salvage. Yep. But if I have disappointed anyone, please accept my apologies. But I think this take precedence. I don't think you all know how long I've been awaiting doing this. Yes, sir, hold on. Let's see if I can situate this camera again so that you all can enjoy me laboring. So I know it's not the norm for a shovel to be used to remove weed. But I find that a machete and the wild tambourine don't work so well. So what I do is I use a tip, this section of the shovel, and thrust it into the root section of the wild tambourine. And that is how I have been getting them out for forever. So that's kind of where I'm at this evening. Digging out all of the wild tamarind that has grown in the area where I want to relocate. I am pulling the cope forward this way so that I can place one of those 250-gallon IBC tote behind the coop to collect rainwater from the roof of the coop. So that is why I'm coming this way with the coop in this season. Yes, my people. So I shall be showing you all my plans. In truth and in fact, I don't need to because I drew up a plan and I'm going to be utilizing that same plan that I drew up and I showcased a couple of months ago. That is while I was um, incapacitated. Yeah, that nice fancy word for saying you're laid up in the bed. So I drew a plan then for what I had envisioned as what I classify as the mini barn. And why it is being called a mini barn, you ask? Because the chickens are on the inside and I can access the chickens from the inside, just like you would a barn. So the chickens will be on this end and I plan to get rabbits again. So I'm going to put the rabbits on the other end. So it's a one space fit two. Yeah. And if I seriously think I'm going to go and get ducks, the ducks will find a way to live in there too. It's just that the ducks will have to have water on the outside in what I'll classify as the run. So I want to be able to have the chicken moving about, but not being threatened by the mongooses, if you understand. Hence the barn situation. So they are inside, but they are outside. Get the drift? All right, I'm going to work. Oh, you never come out there. My old tripod. Mm-hmm. for all of this garbage in. Yes, I am. All right, so the site is almost clear. The intent is to make the coop 14 feet long. So what exists here is 8 feet. So I'm going to be adding an extension, 6 feet. The internal section now, let me tell you how it divides down. So the section where the chickens will reside, I'm going to be building it 2 floors high. See, I had 2 compartments because in one side I raised um, broiler birds, and then the other side was my um, laying hens, so to speak, but not from the broiler kingdom. Those were what we call country fowl. Yeah, those were my egg layers along with a little rooster. Now they end them bet to death. Jeez, and the poor fella never stand a chance. Too much girl living in the coop. And they were very, well, the mama that call them, boisterous. Yeah. So, yeah. So it's up and down. I'm going to be keeping the ones that roost on the top. I'm going to be revitalizing the roosting bar I had in there. Let me show you it. Hey. This is the old roosting bar. All I'm going to do is change the material on the top and put the same roosting bar in there so that the chickens can have a roost. So they're not going to jump up no more than like, this is what, about 18 inches off the ground, but they won't be on the ground, so to speak. And you know the country folk them like to roost, yeah, so they'll have a roost on which to perch, yeah. And then now, I'm going to put the broiler birds down at the bottom. They don't need to climb up on anything. Them just lay down and sleep in a cluster. So that's kind of where I'm going. Yep. All right. Let me put the roosting bar back. And complete this gathering of the rubber. The gathering of the rubber. The gathering of the rubber. I don't know why they carry that machete in there. It has dull ash. Yes, sir. Gathering of the rubber. So, I have a 6 o'clock appointment. It's I alone, will dress up and come and play in the dirt. Because I can't always go wash off back my foot, don't. Yeah. A girl's got to do what a girl's got to do, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Folks, in the interest of time, I'm going to have to be bidding you adieu shortly. But before I bid you adieu, I spotted something and I want to show you. Stay tuned. All right, I am positive that this is truly an oxheart tomato, and it's blushing, y'all. It's blushing. Yes, that's a real oxheart tomato. Hold on, because I see more tomatoes blushing on the vine. You see the blushers? That's a blusher. That's a blusher. Yeah, that's a blusher. Yes, man. I'm watching it happening. It's unfolding before our very eyes. Yes. Tomatoes are going on with themselves around here. Yes, man. Tomatoes are going with things. So until we meet again in the garden, folks, this is Anne from Yard Steading in Jamaica, inviting you to like the videos, to share the videos, to press the post notification bell so you can be made aware every time a new video is uploaded. And if you have not yet subscribed and you're here, please to subscribe to all my... I see a stink bug on my tomato. That's not real. Hold a moment, please. All right. Sorry. Where was I? Okay, sorry. To all my subscribers, old and new, let me say a heartfelt thank you for making it Yard Steading in Jamaica. Have a good evening. Jagad.